Hello, good morning, or good evening, wherever you're watching from, and welcome back to Kyle Hayes' ASMR Talk Show. This is a weekly show where we bring on celebrity guests and have a calm, relaxing interview that is entirely soft spoken. Think of me as James Snowden or Jimmy Fallon asleep. Now, my guest tonight truly needs no introduction. Everyone on the planet knows them from just their beautiful face alone. So please give a warm but very quiet welcome to our special guest. Welcome, welcome. Hey, you're gonna do great. There's no stress here, I promise. Don't worry about anyone else. It's just you, me, and a few questions I get to ask you. Oh, and if you fall asleep, don't even worry about it. Happens all the time. Doesn't our special guest look absolutely fabulous tonight, everyone? I couldn't agree more. But it's a bit of an unfair comparison because our guest tonight looks gorgeous every day. But I must say, it really feels like you've pulled all the stops tonight. Now then, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen at least your face at some point in their lives. But for the small minority of people that don't know you, why don't we start with some quick-fire questions to get to know you better? Like, can you tell us your name? Now, I've always wondered, is that a stage name or is that your real name? That's so interesting to me. I've always used a stage name, and part of it is because no one can ever spell my real name right. Anyway, superstar, your outfit, is that your favorite color that you're wearing? And if not, well, what is? Excellent choice, I must say. Now then, I'm sure my backroom staff treated you very well and got you everything you needed. But if you could have one snack for the rest of your life, and that was the only one you could eat, what would you choose? Oh my god, yes. I love eating those. I don't think I could have it as the only snack for the rest of my life, but I guess it's a silly question because you wouldn't have any food exclusively for the rest of your life. Although I will say you are one snack I would absolutely have forever. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. So, you've done it all, from acting in films to winning beauty contests and to charting albums. My question is, what's your next dream? What's one thing you still haven't done that you'd love to one day achieve? Now that is fascinating. I hope your agent is listening, because they have got to make that happen. Now then, speaking of making dreams come true, I'm sure everyone in this room is aware of your rise to fame. Your rags to riches story, if you will. But what's one bit of life advice you'd give? Like, if you had a saying that helped bring you success, what would it be? Oh, I do love that. I might just print that out and read it back to myself every morning in hopes that it brings me some success. One I've always said is that when you're at the bottom, the only way is back up again. To climb up to the top of a mountain, you must first start at base camp, at the lowest point. I think it's a nice way to remind people that when we're down, things can only get better. Well, it's nice that we're both getting something out of this interview. I'm glad you like my mantra. Anyway, this is an ASMR talk show, so I want to know some things about your ASMR habits. Now, I read that you listen to ASMR all the time. In fact, one person told me you listen to this show when you're about to sleep. Or was it while you're at work? Anyway, I want to know what your favorite ASMR trigger word or trigger words are. Oh, yes. See, that gave me tingles just hearing it. You know, someone introduced me to a couple of new ones recently, and I have not been the same man since. One of them was toasted coconut. Toasted coconut, toasted coconut, toasted coconut. Oh, I just love saying that. And the other one that I heard was the skiing scar skeletons escape the skate park. And I bet you there's a whole load of bloopers of me failing to say that tongue twister somewhere. But it's just so tingly when you get it right. Go on, superstar. You try and say it. The skiing scar skeletons escape the skate park. Harder than it looks, huh? Well, it was a good effort. You got there in the end. Now, what about your favorite ASMR trigger? I know not everyone likes traditional ASMR, but maybe there's one type of ASMR that you just can't get enough of. See, that is just an excellent choice. I am always listening to that whenever I'm about to fall asleep. It just doesn't get better, honestly. Now then, our next part is probably my favorite part of the show. It's time for the Hairbrush Question Rush. This is the part of the show where you lie back and get your hair brushed, while I ask you some quick-fire questions that you have to answer in as few words as possible. Sounds easy enough, right? Wonderful. You're gonna love it, I promise. Let's begin. Question 1. Name a color beginning with B. Very good. Now name a fruit that is yellow. Nice one. Now name any animal that starts with E. Good job. What is your favorite movie? Great choice. I love that film. If you could star in any TV show, which one would you pick? Oh my god, I would love to see you in that show. Next question, what's 5 times 2? Good job. And now, can you name a place or location that starts with B? That's somewhere I'd love to visit. If you could release another album tomorrow, what would you name it? Ooh, yes, I would so listen to that. That's a great name. Now, let's say someone bought you a plushie as a gift after the show, and it was some squishy necromancer. What would you name it? That is adorable. And yes, that is a hint for what's happening after the show. We have some gifts for you. Next question, if you had to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put yourself? That was incorrect. The correct answer is 100 out of 10, but nice try. Well, I think you did very well on Hairbrush Question Rush. There were some really good answers in there, and I think we got to know you a little better along the way too. In fact, I think I know you so well that I can read your mind. So let's play a game. Think of a number between 1 and 10. Are you thinking of 7? Actually, don't answer that. I'm going to do some magic on you. You still have your number, yes? Okay, good. Now, I need you to double it. Don't tell me what it is until I guess it, okay? Right, so now that you've got your original number doubled, add 4 to it. Nice, okay. And now halve that new number you have. Good job. Now take away your original number. Okay, and now for the magic. Bippity boppity boo. The number you're thinking of is 2. I know, it's magic. Did I guess right? Pretty cool, right? You have been an absolute star, superstar. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Is there anything you'd like to promote about yourself? Maybe the new film you're acting in that's coming out soon? There we go then, beloved sleepy audience. Be sure to check that out in theatres when it's released. Thanks again. I've been Kyle Hay. This has been our celebrity guest, and you've been falling asleep to the Kyle Hay ASMR Talk Show. Take care and good night.